For the 5th time in his NFL career, Josh Gordon suspended for violating the league's substance abuse policy. I'm Sierra Goodwill, here with Evan Lazar. Now, this is something that was maybe expected for the Patriots because there was a time this season where they seemed to let him go essentially for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Seahawks fans thought they were getting a steal, but clearly they knew something was going on.
Well, we've heard since the Patriots released Josh Gordon, I think this has been one of the number one kind of underlying questions for most fans. Why do the Patriots do this? Clearly hurting for receiver help, clearly hurting for playmakers, and they let a playmaker go. And then we saw what he did in Seattle, and then people were comparing his stats versus N'Keal Harry's stats versus Jacoby Myers' stats over this kind of 2-month period since he's been in Seattle. And I don't know if the Patriots knew that this suspension was coming down, but there were some warning signs leading up to his release or his injured, put on IR to release, that the Patriots kind of saw some things kind of turning for the worst and maybe turning for what they were at the end of last season when he got suspended towards the end of last year. So things like showing up late to meetings, not being fully engaged on the practice field, not being in his playbook every single week and up to speed with the game plan. And there was a kind of a feeling of they had to pull back a lot when Josh Gordon was on the field of what exactly they were going to do because they weren't confident that he was ready to run everything that they wanted to run. So I think that all of those things were kind of put out there already, but that's kind of a summary of exactly what was going on here.
Obviously a really unfortunate situation for Gordon, who seemed like he was in a good place at the start of the season with the Patriots. But like I said, this is the 5th time he's been suspended for these reasons. Now PEDs are involved, supposedly, according to Adam Schefter. Is this the final straw for Josh Gordon? It doesn't seem like he can possibly get through a season without a suspension.
Right. Well, I think it comes down to reliability, right? And whenever a player is as talented as Josh Gordon is, there's going to be opportunities for him in this league just because of his God-given abilities. So there's going to be an opportunity there somewhere, I think, for him in the future. But he is going to have to prove to a team that he can not only come in for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, but actually play a full 16-game schedule. And until he can kind of convince somebody of that, I think that he's going to be out of football for a while. And that is really a bummer because I don't know exactly what the suspension is for this time, but is football a detriment to Josh Gordon, or is it a safe place? Is it a cure-all for him? I don't know which way it is. Sometimes, it seems like sometimes the football is great for him, and then sometimes it feels like football is putting him back into bad headspaces. So I think the question is football helping? And if football is helping, then what can the league do to let him play football?
Right. This Patriots Press Pass is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to their website, enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your welcome bonus. For all the rest of our Patriots content, head to our website at clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube page at CLNS Media.